Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And here today I will be doing, I know the race has already started. It started like 8:30 or something like that. For me at least. But I will be doing a review. This is probably gonna go up like at 5 p.m. or so. I don't know. But I want to do this because I just wanted to do it. So let's get right into it. The 24 Hours of Le Mans, has 40 different teams with many different drivers. Maybe not 40 different teams, but like I know there's like more 40 cars, but like around 40 teams. Like different teams, like they have Corsa for the GT3 kind of thing. They have multiple cars, so I'm gonna count them as one team. These teams are one team, and in the LMP1 category, technically, with this really cool cars, it will be their final race as they will be leaving the hypercars next year, with Rebellion leaving. So that's like the way you call it, the intro list. So the Rebellion R13 in its final race with the Gibson engine has Gustavo Meneves and Norman Nato and Bruno Senna as your drivers. Another Rebellion, a Rebellion R13, same team. Gibson has Romain Dumas, Louis Delatraz, and Nathaniel Burfan. The Enza CLM P1/01 basically by calls. Gibson has Tom Dillman, Bruno Spangler, and Oliver Webb as his drivers. And now Toyota TS050 Hybrid has Mike Conway, Kamui Kobayashi, and Jose Maria Lopez. Toyota TS050 Hybrid, Sebastian Bellamy, Kazumi Nakajima, and Brendan Hartley as its drivers. The LMP2 category has actually pretty big field, with each team having a Gibson engine as per the regulations, and most teams having an Oreca, which technically kind of talking about Peugeot. Oreca was kind of like their sister team. It was almost kind of like a Peugeot factory team, but almost not. In like 2009, 2010, Oh, I wish I was born that era. I could watch this Peugeot. Oh my gosh. In one of the Peugeot liveries, it was so cool. It's not really talked that much. It was in David Land's video a few days ago. It was like white with like the PlayStation like kind of buttons kind of thing. It was actually really cool. So now let's get into the cars. Euro International Leisure JSP 217 Gibson has Adrian Tombe, Eric Morris, and Christopher D. Singberg. G-Drive Racing by Algrave. Oreca 07, Gibson, Oliver Jarvis, Nick Tandy, and Ryan Quinn. IDEC Sport, Oreca 07, Gibson, Kyle Tilley, Patrick Pilot, and Jonathan Kennard. Dragon Speed USA, Oreca 07, Gibson, Mimo Rodriguez, Juan Pablo Montoya, and Timothy Burnett. United Autosports was basically Zach Brown's car, basically. Oreca 07, Gibson, Phil Hansen, Felipe Albuquerque, Timothy Burlett. I really struggle with French names because I'm going to butcher a lot of them. In the last, GT car, their driver is so hard to spell. I'm not joking. I actually feel bad for him. Algrave Pro Racing. No, I actually forgot Nelson. Nielsen Racing. Oreca 07 Gibson. Tony Wells, Garrett Grist, and Alex Capada. Algrave Pro Racing. Oreca 07 Gibson. John Falb, Simon Trummer, and Matt McMurray. Dragon Speed USA, Oreca 07, Gibson, Ben Hanley, Eric Hedman, Ranger Vander Zander. IDEC Sport, Oreca 07, Gibson, Paul Lafarge, Paul Loop Chutton, and Richard Bradley. Racing Team Netherlands, Oreca 07, Gibson, Guido van der Garde, Nick de Vries, and Fritz van Erd. Duke Union Engineering, Oreca07 Gibson, Tristan Gamardia, Jonathan Hiroshi, and Konstantin Hiroshia. He is not Japanese, he is Prussian. Panis Racing, Oreca 07 Gibson, Julian Canal, Nico Jamin, and Matthew Vaxavier. United Auto Sports, Oreca 07 Gibson, Alex Brundle, Will Owen, and Job Van Ewert. High Class Racing, Oreca 07 Gibson, Kenta Yamashita, Mark Patterson, and Andreas Fordrak. Jackie Chan GC Racing, which is basically Jackie Chan. Gibson, Hoping Tong, Gabriel Aubry, and Will Stevens. Jota Oreca 07 Gibson, Roberto Gonzalez, Antonio Felix Acosta, which may replace Kvyat at the Portuguese Grand Prix. Some reports say, not reports, but there's rumors, like there's contract talks. I think it's with not Toro Rosso, AlphaTauri. Yeah, I'm highly that's gonna happen. And Anthony Davidson, which is actually not racing for Toyota. I think he got replaced. But it still says on the Wikipedia. I think it still says on the Wikipedia page he's still racing for Toyota. Let me go up. Yeah, so he got replaced by Brendan Hartley. Okay, Graf Oreca 07 Gibson, James Allen, Charles Mosey, and Vincent Capriari. Cool Racing, Oreca 07 Gibson, Nicolas Lapierre, Antoine Borga, and Alexandra Cogni, Richard Amayo, and Richard Amayo, has actually full on, has basically a full, girls lineup, actually. So they have the Oreca 07 Gibson, Sophia First, Tatiana Calderon, and Bitsky Vitzer. Oda said that name, and I can't remember how he said it. Sateria Racing Delara, P217 Gibson, Roberto Guacariata, Giorgino Ciernag Itio, and Andrea Bellacchia. Signatech Alpine A470 Gibson, Pierre Radres, Andrea Negro, and Negraro, and Thomas Roulette. Eurasia Motorsports Ligier Gibson, Nobuharu Yakanaka, Roberto Mary, and Nick Foster. Inter-Europol Competition, JSP 217 Gibson, Jakob Smitrikowski, Renee Bindler, and Matazov Iskian. G-Drive Racing, Uris, which is basically Oreca, Gibson, Roman Rusov, John Eric Boone, and Mikko Jensen. John Eric Boone Racing. DTM? Not DTM. Am I high? It's Formula E. GTE Pro. Looks like it's a small field with half the field having Ferraris. And the other 4 cars are Aston Martins and Porsches as well. So A, of course, a Ferrari, 488 GTE, James Collado, Alessandria Pierre Guidi, and Daniel Siri. WeatherTech Racing, Ferrari 488 GTE, Cooper McNeil, Tony Villander, and Jeff Siegel. A, of course, a Ferrari, 488 Sandberg, Davide Regen, Miguel Molina. He used to be in DTM, I can't remember how to say his name now, but obviously, once I'm done, I'm going to be able to say almost all these guys' names perfectly. Racing Competizione, Ferrari 488 GTE, Sebastian Bourdais, which is the home driver beast. He was actually born in Limon, however you say it. Oliver Pla, Jules Guan, and I don't know if I said Sebastian Bourdais. Well, Sebastian Bourdais is the home driver. He was born in Le Mans. I probably said that like 5 times, but okay. Porsche GT Team. That's not the full team name. The full team name is Porsche GT Team. And the car is a Porsche 911 RSR/19. And you have Giovanni Bruni, Richard Leitz, and Frederick Makowski. Frederick Makowski. Porsche GT team, Porsche R911 RS/R/19. Yeah, Michael Christensen. That's not the Audi driver, which is absolutely insane. I can't remember what his name is. It was Christensen. I'm probably gonna be able to remember it. No, it's not Michael, but yeah, anyway. And you have Kevin Estra and Lawrence Van Voort. Austin Martin Racing, Austin Martin Vantage, Nicky Thiem, Marco Sorensen, and Richard Westbrook. Austin Martin Racing, Austin Martin Vantage, Alex Lynn, Maxime Martin, and Harry Ticknell. In GTEM, we have a pretty busy field with 12 Ferraris being Ferraris, and the rest being with a Porsche, and we have 8 Porsche, and 2 Aston Martins. 8th Corsa Ferrari 488 GTE, Christoph Urich, Stefan Gorig, and Alexander West. 8th Corsa Ferrari 488 GTE, Giancarlo Fisichella, Francisco Castelli, and Thomas Ferrar. Spirit of Race Ferrari 488 GTE, Duncan Cameron, Matt Griffin, and Aaron Scott. Team Project 1, Porsche 911 RSR, Larry Teen Born, Matteo Carielli, and Egidio Berfichelli. Team Project 1 Porsche 911 RSR, Ben Keating, Jerome Bleekemoen, and Felipe Fraga. Iron Lynx Ferrari 488 GT, Claudio Scavieri, Paulo Roberto, and Sergio Pinizola. Lazique Racing Ferrari 48 GT, Francisco Pirelli, Orlando Negri Jr., and Come Ledegaard. I think that's what his name is. And Red River Sport Ferrari 488 GT, Johnny Molim, Bonami Greaves, and Charles Hollings. JMW Motorsport Ferrari 488 GT, Richard Hosting, Maxwell Root, and John Magnuson, which actually moved from Corvette. I don't know. I think he's still at Chevy. I don't know. I can't remember. I think he left. And then now we have MR Racing Ferrari 48 GT, and you have Key Kazonia and Takeshia Kimura and Vincent Abril. Hub Auto Corsa Ferrari 48 GT, Maurice Jean Tom Blomqvist, which cannot for some reason say, oh, I'm going to be English. Oh no, I'm going to be Dutch. I think he's Dutch. Or at least Swedish. I don't know. You just can't pick what country he is. I'm like, then just choose like Chinese if you need to. And you have Marcus Gomez, Iron Lynx Ferrari 48 GT, Andrea Picchini, Matteo Crisonia, and Reno Mastronardi. Dimson Proton Racing. I'm lucky there isn't a lot of German drivers because they are hard to pronounce. Also, I mean, Italian and French names are kind of hard to pronounce as well. And then you have the Dimson Dempsey, Proton Racing Porsche 911 RSR, which that beautiful livery has Christian Reed, Ricardo Pereira, and Matt Campbell. In the Proton competition, Porsche 911 RSR has Horst Felbermeyer Jr., Michael Bertoletta, and Max Van Splitzen, I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have a lot more. AF Corsa Ferrari 48 GT has Francois Pirodia, Emile Collard, and Nicholas Nelson. Iron Lynx Ferrari 48 GT has Rail Ferrari, Manuel Gostert, and Michael Michael Gatting. Golf Racing Porsche I think 911 RSR has Michael Wainwright, Ben Barker, and Andrew Watson. Dempsey Proton Racing Porsche 911 RSR has Thomas Preening, Andre D. Lanier, and Donald. Oh no, I don't want to do that. And whoever the last name is, Dominic Bastian. And then Team Project 1, Porsche 911 RSR has Steve Brooks, Julian Piquet. Piquet. No, I'm bad at pronunciations today. And Andreas Lascaretos. And you have TF Sport, Aston Martin Vantage. You have Sully Ukik. Oh no, we have the hard name. And you have Charlie Eastwood and Jonathan Adam. Aston Martin Racing, Aston Martin Vantage, Paul Dalia Lana, Augusto Farfus, and Ross Gunn. And you have Dempsey Proton Competition. Porsche 911 RSR has Lucas Legaret. I'm not going to say this name. Well, I actually am because I'm trying to do it. Viticorn, Infra Usque, Vaskak, Unicorn, not Unicorn, Vuticorn, Inrap Vasky, and Julian and Alar. So this is the 88th running of the 24 hours of Roman Grosjean. Oh no, where is he? Is he gonna crash in my house? And then you have and you might have noticed there's no Chevys and Fords. That's Ford pulled out from WEC / Endurance Racing because I don't think they're in IMSA anymore. And Chevy didn't make it on time with the new C8 Corvette. But also, the race was scheduled to be in June 13th to June 14th, but was postponed because this whole COVID thing. And also, the race is held on a race course and public roads. I mean, permanent, because I don't think they can replace all of the whole, not headquarters, but all of the stands and stuff like that. Especially where the teams are at with the pit buildings and stuff like that. One of those buildings actually looks really cool, and I don't think they can do it that much because that's going to be hard. And then you have the Nürburgring Nordschleife. And we have a French-born United States driver in the name of Dominic Bastien, who is his first Le Mans start at 72 years old. 74, and it was also announced that Alpine, kind of Renault kind of owns Alpine, will come back into Le Mans in 2021 with a brand new hypercar and with a Godfathered LMP1 chassis. And also, let's say this, but Peugeot will be coming back to Le Mans next year. Let's go!